out. But I have fallen so deep into this foolishness, and it's hard to explain to anybody else. But you, and then you message me, say you miss me, say you want a better reunion, but not to trust you, not to love you, and then you'll go back to your little nothing in your small town with your dumb friends. I would hate you, but babe, it's not easy. And she tells me, baby, now gonna rescue you. And she tells me, sweetheart, I'm facing myself, it's true. I spent way too long waiting for an answer and a partner, and now I've forgotten how to put myself to sleep. This song is called Flattered and Desperate. I just learned that flattered and desperate is a bad combination, and never thought I would take part in this messed up generation that searches for reasons to waste all our precious vacations on liquor and cigarettes that ruin our conversations. And it's dark in here, I can't hear you, but maybe I'll just ask for a lighter, even though I've got one in my bed. But I can't think of anything brighter to say, and you can touch me while I stand here. This is my subtle invitation for you to strip me of my lonesomeness. We can start in the elevator. Oh, 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 oh. And I told you that flattered and desperate is a bad combination, and you can apply that to a lot of things. Doesn't have to be fornication. They keep making exciting promises, filling you with false expectations. It's not your fault, but it's not your job. You need to stand up with clear eyes and patience. And I thank you for this summer. It's taught me a lot about myself, but not in the way that I wish it would. It only teaches me that I need help with everything that I do. And by this help, I just mean for you to sit next to me while I eat, while I drink, and while I think. I need you to hold me while I sleep, and while I drink, and while I sing, and while I sing into you. Just learned that flattered and desperate is a bad combination. But just because I wrote this song don't mean I don't love that feeling of sedation. Oh, 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 oh. All my songs are, as Colleen said, boys that turned into songs. So these all used to be boys. Okay. Anyway, this song is called Second Guess. Missing kidding. Started that too high. Probably could have sang it there, but.
Control your mind, that if I said enough, you'd see it in the thought. If I was worried enough that you'd turn around and could see me. But it's not how people work, and it's not how loving works. I can't second guess your words, I can't second guess my head. Politely pass me on the street. I'd rather have you hurt me bad and yell at me loud than ever hear me ask me out to eat. I'd rather cry 1,000 times and cut you out. I'd rather love you for a week and then leave. I'd rather spend my money on your company than all these things that I don't really need. And you say, baby, why would you want this? And I you hugged me harder, so come hug me again, it's easy. And when you're with her, know how to kiss you harder, but be nice to her and let her down easy. And it's okay that you're confused, cause you're far away, but that distance isn't what it used to be. And you don't think we're ready to leave, but listen when I say we're more mobile than you think. You said, baby, why would you want this? And I hate it, but I hate not having you. And I would like to love you, a better version of us. But this is what I got, I swear I'm gonna make it work. You said, baby, why would you want it? And I hate it, but I hate not having you. And I would like to love you, a better version of us. But this is what I got, I swear I'm gonna make it work. This song is called Love Me Out Loud. This is the newest one I've written, and I really like it, and I hope that you like it as well. Did you expect me to be happy for you when you told me what you were planning to do? Board a plane to a place that was new, that was far away from both me and from you. How did you think that that would make me feel? Use your hand and tell me, what is your deal? Do you think about me now and again? Can you get me out your ginger head? And I keep thinking about when you told me I couldn't plan my whole life around you. And I got so mad, and I got so sad, and I blocked you away. But there are so many people now planning their lives around people who love them out loud. Was I less deserving? Was I less worthy? What did I do wrong? And there's a line in another song. You chose weed over me, so lame. I hope the festivals were worth all your long hours at the bottle. You didn't even ask me to come back. You never even tried to write me back. And then you listened to my song and you cried. You told me heartbreak would help me right, and I was rude, but you were right. And I keep thinking about when you told me I couldn't plan my whole life around you. And I got so mad, and I got so sad, and I blocked you away. But there are so many people now planning their lives around people who love them out loud. Was I less deserving? Was I less worthy? Was our love not strong? And I keep thinking about when you told me I couldn't plan my whole life around you. And I got so mad, and I got so sad, and I called The Bad Part.
And baby, I'm trying to remember the bad parts. And baby, will you send me a message that breaks my heart? I need to hate you so I can finish this book. But baby, I only have photos of the good parts. And baby, I keep on reliving what happened in the dark. Will you help me hate you so I can move on and stop scaring my friend? And I can't go to bed without writing a brand new song about your love. And I tell all my friends that I'm okay. I really wish I didn't have to lie anymore. And then sometimes I put my hands on my thighs and imagine that they're yours. And I'm always baby, you sent me a message that broke my heart. And I lay crying for a couple of days in the dark. But I don't even hate you, and I still haven't finished this book. Cause baby, I only have photos of the good parts. And baby, I keep on waiting to show you this Montreal park. And I could never hate you. I don't hesitate to tell you that. And I can go to bed without writing a brand new song about your love. Tell all my friends that I'm okay. I really wish I didn't have
Okay, so this song is called Dishes Alone.
I tried to sing that song today and then my tears got in the way. I can't remember why I'm even crying anymore. Every song reminds me of you. If I ever really want to forget you, I will have to give up music. But babe, will you just sing with me like pressing into a skinny? I want to feel the sadness, it's the last that I can bear. I wonder if my phone got lost, I'd be able to find a picture of you on the internet ever. And I should get drunk and lose my shit and hope that with it goes your memory. Cause one of these days my system's gonna quit and I won't have these band-aids anymore. What if my fingers is feeling and I can't write another song about you? Maybe I should find somebody else. I wish that somebody else did not have to be a real person, cause I'm sick of fickle people pulling shit. I don't really understand why I learned to not ever do crack in school, but they never taught me the facts. Love is like a bigger drug that makes you feel a longer buzz and hits you even harder when it's gone. Not to mention it's expensive, but the money isn't dollars, it's in seconds and in weeks and in years. And I should get drunk and lose my shit and hope that with it goes your memory. Cause one of these days my system's gonna quit and I won't have these band-aids anymore. What if my fingers is feeling and I can't write another song about you? Maybe I should find somebody else. I wish that somebody else did not have to be a real person, cause I'm sick of fickle people pulling shit. You and know I want to be with, but you what I want to feel. You don't go where I want to be seen with, but you caught me in your wheel. Everything that I see it through a lens of the skin on your face. Everyone that I meet has a piece of you in their pace. Everything that I do would be better if I was doing it with you. I don't wanna do my dishes alone. And I should get drunk and lose my shit and hope that with it goes your memory. Cause one of these days my system's gonna quit and I won't have these band-aids anymore. What if my fingers is feeling and I can't write another song about you? Maybe I should find somebody else. I wish that somebody else did not have to be a real person, cause I'm sick of fickle people pulling shit. Do 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 do. And I don't wanna do my dishes alone.
This song is called Good Music for You.
But babe, I told you a long time ago, I can only make good music when my heart is split in two. So I can never make good music for you. But now you say that you love me and it hurts really bad, because I've got a plane ticket home. And we know that we are both going to fall apart about a day after I leave you alone. It's not the same as you lying in my lap, but I'll wait for you to visit and I'll have you on my mind while I desperately try to continue my life. Try to hold on to your smile in the weight of your chest. So put your clothes in my closet and I'll throw out the rest. Make a book of all the photos that I've taken of you while we were eating our breakfast, and I'll put them in my desk. And you should sleep with other people if they're flirting with you. Baby, loving all is what it's about. And I hate the idea of you going so long without the feeling of somebody else's mouth. But I want you to hate it and I want you to be sad when you wake up with somebody new. And I want you to come put them in my desk. Now if you ask me if I've written any songs for you, babe, I told you a long time ago. I've only ever made good music when my heart was split in two, but now I've written a little love song for you.
Some of my music online at my Facebook page, Gabrielle Marlena. I released an EP last year. I haven't recorded much since, but I haven't sang anything tonight from my EP actually, which is 6 songs, so you can go listen to that and have a whole new concert on your computer. So this is the last song I'm going to sing for you. It's one of the first songs I wrote when I was in Montreal, so when I was a first year student in Montreal. before I had any real experience with anything. Yeah, but okay. So the song is called Smooth Talk.
And you see